You think you're done, you think it's over, but it's not. You're just getting started. I know you might have gone through certain things in life where you feel like you've already hit the end of the road, but I'm here to tell you that you can still keep going, still keep pursuing. Maybe there's some dreams and aspirations that you've had, and you feel because you reached a certain age that it's too late. But the reality is, man, I've seen, success stories from people who are like in their 60s and 70s that are just getting started. I mean, look at Colonel Sanders. I forget the age that he was, but if you look at the image from Kentucky Fried Chicken, he's old in that logo, right? In that image. I think he was like in the 60s, and he didn't, get to enjoy his whole entire life in being wealthy, but his remaining years, he got to enjoy it. Like, I've stumbled across YouTube videos where you have people that they're retired and then they just started, doing a little business, whether it was like teaching how to do crochet and all that, or certain arts and crafts. Some people do videos on like being a mechanic or something, and they're turning it into a business, and they're just like flourishing. Cuz let me tell you, if I knew then what I know now, as cliche as that sounds, I would definitely have gone a different path in a way. And that's the crazy part too, because like in your 20s and 30s, you learn a lot and you do a lot of mistakes there. A lot. But you learn from it, right? So you can actually pass that knowledge down to people. But, for example, if I knew how to do my gaming channel, like the whole screen recording and, playing emulators and all that, if I knew how to do that during 2020, during the lockdown, oh yeah, I would have been done this channel. Like, can you imagine? I could have done a new game every single day and I just be editing, like burning through them like crazy, because I would have so much time in my hands. Unfortunately, I didn't know that back then, but hey, I do now, and I'm doing it now. So I'm trying to grow that, and I just want to encourage you guys, especially the men, because it's still Men's Mental Health Month, and so I don't want you guys thinking like, oh, this particular niche is oversaturated. Like there's already people that are dominating that area. And it's like I told, some friends and family of mine, you are correct. It is saturated. But there is only one you. I mean, let's just say you want to start designing t-shirts, right? And you're going to go like, oh, but there's a whole bunch of people already, making merch and stuff like that. But nobody has your ideas, especially if you're an artist and you draw a certain way, you have a certain style. Nobody draws like you. Nobody can design like you. I've actually started doing something. This is just for fun, but just an example. I'm very good at drawing and painting, right? And I downloaded this app on my iPad. It's called Adobe Fresco. I'm not trying to promote it. I'm not affiliated with them. None of that. I'm a small timer. So anyway, I always wanted to learn how to like draw on software or anything like that, like an app, because in case I wanted to design my own shirts, and I have designed my own shirts, but not shirts that I plan to sell. It's more like I plan to wear at work, or it's something that I really like and I can't find anywhere, so I'm going to go ahead and design it. But anyway, I've been drawing certain characters, that I like from like video games, movies, and whatever. And the style that I do is, again, I'm a very good artist, so I don't have to trace. I could just copy by eye. But I feel like tracing it. But when I trace it, I'm tracing it like a sketch style, and I'm coloring it kind of sloppy like a child. So the style that I got is kind of like pencil crayon, like charcoal, like that, and that's how I'm coloring it. And I'm purposely not coloring in the lines because I just wanted to do that rough sketch type of style. And I really like it, like I think it's cool to me, you know. So it's like, use that as an example. Like you might, you know, draw, paint, do certain designs in a certain way, and you might think people might not like it, but you never know. They actually might. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you got something on your mind that you want to do, just give it a shot. Because not for nothing, this day and age, it is way easier to become successful. It does take time. I recently watched a video where somebody was saying nowadays it's so easy to become successful. It's no, not easy, but the steps are simple, right? Because back then it was way more challenging, but it's easier now compared to back then. Let me clarify that. But the steps are simple. It's just that the process is not easy, if that makes sense. So, this day and age, it's easier comparing to back then, 30, 50 plus years ago, right? It's easier now. However, it's not so easy where anybody and everybody can do it. Obviously it's all willpower. But the steps are simple. It's just doing it is hard. But if you stick to it and you execute it properly, you can become successful. So keep that in mind, guys. You're worthy. You can do it. Believe in yourself. You will achieve. And you will take it on. So, ending out the month with this podcast to encourage you guys, motivate you guys. And I want to see some growth, man. I want to see you guys succeed. And it's not just men, too. Like, I want to see everybody succeed. So, yeah, man. Keep pushing. Keep going. Stick to it. All right, guys. See you next week.